In a small East African village, where the sun rises with a golden glow and the nights are filled with the sounds of the savannah, lived a girl named Amina. Amina was unlike any other girl in her village. She was kind-hearted, intelligent, and had a spirit as vast as the Serengeti Plains. However, she was often the subject of ridicule because of her size. Every morning, as she walked through the bustling market in her vibrant kanga, she could hear the whispers and laughter of the villagers. They called her names, mocking her appearance. She overheard comments like, "Look at her, she'll never find a husband." And who could ever love someone like that? But Amina, with her gentle heart, never retaliated. She found solace in the stories of her grandmother, Fatima, told her stories of brave ancestors and the true meaning of beauty. One morning, Amina stopped by her grandmother's hut, seeking comfort. "Grandmother, why do they treat me this way?" she asked, tears brimming in her eyes. Fatima smiled gently and said, "My dear Amina, they do not see what I see. You have a heart full of kindness and a mind full of wisdom. Remember, true beauty comes from within. The ones who mock you are blind to your true essence." Fatima then told her a story about a great warrior who had been judged by his appearance but had become a legend due to his bravery and kindness. Amina listened intently, feeling a glimmer of hope. One day, an announcement echoed through the village. Prince Jabari, the beloved prince known for his wisdom and kindness, was seeking a bride. Every girl in the village dreamed of marrying him, for he was not only handsome but also just and fair. The village was abuzz with excitement as girls prepared to present themselves to the prince. Amina felt a pang of despair. How could she, a girl mocked and ridiculed, ever hope to win the prince's heart? She confided in her grandmother, who replied, "My dear Amina, true beauty comes from within. Show the prince your heart, your mind, and your soul. Be yourself." The day of the village festival arrived, a day of music, dance, and celebration. Colorful decorations adorned the village, and the air was filled with the sounds of traditional drums and singing. Amina watched from the sidelines as the other girls, dressed in their finest attire, vied for Prince Jabari's attention. They performed dances and recited poetry, each trying to outshine the other. As Amina watched, she felt a mix of admiration and sadness. "They are all so beautiful and talented," she thought. "How can I compete with them?" Feeling out of place, Amina retreated to her favorite spot by the river, where she could find peace among the whispers of nature. She sat on a rock, gazing at her reflection in the water, and whispered, "Will anyone ever see me for who I truly am?" To her surprise, Prince Jabari, overwhelmed by the attention, also sought refuge by the river. He found Amina there, and they began to talk. Jabari was captivated by Amina's intelligence and her warm, genuine nature. They shared stories of their childhoods, dreams for the future, and laughed together. "Why are you out here, away from the festival?" Jabari asked. "I feel more at home here, where I can be myself," Amina replied softly. Jabari smiled. "I understand. Sometimes it's hard to be yourself in front of everyone, but out here, it's different. I feel like I can breathe." They spent hours talking by the river, learning about each other. Amina discovered that Jabari loved the stories of their ancestors just as much as she did. They bonded over their shared love for the land and its history. Jabari shared his dreams of building schools and hospitals in the village, and Amina talked about her passion for teaching children and preserving their cultural heritage. They found common ground in their aspirations and ideals. As news spread that Prince Jabari had taken an interest in Amina, the village was filled with gossip and disbelief. The bullies intensified their efforts to shame her, saying things like, "It's only a matter of time before he sees what she really is." But Amina, with her grandmother's unwavering support, stood strong. One evening, as Amina sat by the fire with her grandmother, she expressed her fears. "What if he changes his mind? Grandmother, what if he listens to them?" Fatima placed a reassuring hand on Amina's shoulder. "If he is truly wise and kind, he will see past their words. He will see you, Amina, the real you." Meanwhile, Jabari faced pressure from his advisors and family. They questioned his choice and suggested he marry someone more conventionally beautiful. But Jabari was steadfast. "Amina's beauty is deeper than what the eye can see. Her heart and mind are what drew me to her," he explained. During the final event of the festival, a grand feast, Prince Jabari made a bold declaration. He stood in the village center, holding Amina's hand, and declared his affection for her. He spoke of her inner beauty, her intelligence, and her kind heart. He stated that he valued her spirit above all else and that she was the one he chose. "She sees the world in a way that I admire. She is brave, kind, and wise. Amina is the one I wish to spend my life with," Jabari announced, his voice ringing clear. The villagers, seeing the prince's unwavering affection for Amina, began to change their attitudes. They slowly learned to accept and respect her, realizing the error of their ways. Amina and Jabari's love story became legendary, a tale of true beauty and acceptance that was told for generations. Their wedding was a grand celebration of love and unity. The village gathered to celebrate, dancing and singing, with the traditional drums beating in joyous rhythm. Amina and Jabari's love brought the village together, teaching everyone the importance of inner beauty and true love. The night of the wedding, as Amina and Jabari sat under a baobab tree, looking at the stars, Amina felt a sense of peace she had never known. "Thank you, Jabari, for seeing me," she whispered. Jabari held her close and replied, "Thank you, Amina, for being you." In the days that followed, Amina and Jabari worked together to improve their village. They opened a school where Amina taught the children about their heritage and the importance of inner strength. Jabari spearheaded projects to bring clean water and better health care to the villagers. Their efforts not only improved the village, but also inspired others to look beyond appearances and value the heart and mind. Amina's journey from ridicule to respect taught the village an invaluable lesson. Her story resonated with everyone, especially the youth who faced similar struggles. She became a symbol of strength and inner beauty, reminding all to stay true to themselves and find strength in their uniqueness. Years later, as Amina and Jabari sat with their own children under the same baobab tree, they told them the story of their love. They spoke of the importance of kindness, resilience, and seeing the true beauty in others. Their children listened with wide eyes, knowing that they were part of a legacy of love and acceptance. Amina's story spread far and wide, becoming a cherished tale throughout the land. It was a story that reminded people of the power of love, the strength of character, and the beauty that lies within.